Konbanwa, konnichiwa, hunying haseo, sayan sawadi, buonasera, and good evening. Welcome to Milano, Italy. From the Palazzo Mazda, we here on Eurosport bring you the Okatgon Italian K1. What a lineup. Ayanut Iftomoe, Tony Gregory, Bjorn Bregy, Sergej Ger, Lorenzo Bormio, Alexandra Ustinov, Freddy Camayo, Peter Mastorovic. Those are the 8 men that will go into this elimination competition. 8 men go in, only one comes out. Victor, here, the king of the ring. Well, making his way into the ring now from Switzerland. They call him the Rock. He is in actual fact the fighting postman. Bjorn Bregy. There's the stats. 14 fights, 9 victories, 8 by KO.
Bjorn Bregy.
Saido Kaikan is the discipline for Bjorn Bregy, but obviously cross-trains, many different disciplines. Tall fighter, 201 centimeters, trains at Mike's gym. 14 fights, 9 victories, 8 by KO. Tough customer indeed. Well, Alexander Ustinov from Russia. ...198 centimeters, 122 kilograms, 31 fights, 25 victories, and this is what might make the difference here. 16 by KO. Now, Ustinov, another extremely tough fighter. Bregy always seems to me to be just a little bit square on, a little bit stiff. Ustinov, a much more fluid fighter, much more adaptable, much more able to land the strikes, a little bit more ring-wise than Bregy. Incidentally, Bregy, there's the stat pack before we go on. Actually, Ustinov there, 31 fights, 25 victories, 16 by way of KO. So, this is a much awaited bout. A lot of pizzazz around this event here in Milan. Sellout. Over 8,000 MT enthusiasts from every city in Italy are here to share this extremely exciting experience. Well, K1 rules. 8-man elimination competition. Ustinov coming in at 122 kilograms. Bregy at 117 kilograms. Bregy has that 3 centimeter height advantage. These are extremely big men. Scheduled for 3 rounds, this first quarter-final here in Milan. As you can see, absolutely packed to the hilt. So, the bell goes for this first quarter-final. Alexander Ustinov in the blue corner, Bregy in the red. Well, they're both just having a look-see. Bregy looks to me as if he's learned to tuck that chin away. Fights very square on. Improved an awful lot, but every bit a karate fighter. Very square, but incredibly strong, incredibly powerful. And I was going to say, had a clash with Gary Turner. Gary Turner just lost out. That was in Switzerland. Turner, UK K1 champ. Well, warming to the task, but still very cautious. Ustinov has that KO stat there that's very impressive. Well, at this size and at this height, there's a bit of energy conservation at play here. Well, Ustinov bringing the action to Bregy, working the left and trying to get the low kick in. Incredibly rangy Ustinov, able to work at distance, and now starting to punish Bregy here. The low kick, the knee strike. And as a fighter, Bregy lacks fluidity for me. Incredibly strong, incredibly powerful, but Ustinov just that little bit more nouncy when it comes to ring craft. And he's dropping in the right low kick at every opportunity, just having a look-see to see if Bregy is able to move out of the way. And as I say, that ring craft of Ustinov very evident here. The hands very fluid, very relaxed, and keeping Bregy very busy upstairs. Well, at the end of the first, Ustinov, for my money, is bringing the goods to the party. He's worked upstairs very nicely, good hand skills, dropped in a couple of low kicks. Bregy not really finding the key to unlock Ustinov, just relying on power on the counter. But in the replay there, looked promising with that high roundhouse kick. But for my money, this Swiss fighter, Bregy, needs to take it to another level and really start to find a way of causing problems for Ustinov. But thus far, it's going all Alexander Ustinov's way. Little bit of a delay. Coming out for the second. Oh, well, there's an injury, and that's why. And there's a cut there. Oh, a very nasty injury. And Bjorn Bregy doesn't look as if he's able to continue. And that's caused him problems, I would suspect, from around about 3/4 way through the first round. So that's a nasty injury, almost an impossible injury to continue with. So they're collecting the judges' scorecards. And dreadful shame for Bjorn Bregy to have to pull out from an injury like that. But an easy night's work, I would venture, for Alexander Ustinov.
Ed ecco il risultato ufficiale.
Well, the official result.
Vince per abbandono al termine della prima ripresa Alexander Ustinov.
So, Ustinov, the winner. And as I say, an easy night's work for the Russian. Given that this is an 8-man elimination competition at the quarter-final stage, you don't want to expend too much, and Ustinov goes through easily. Sad night for Bjorn Bregy, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, stay tuned. There's lots of action to come here, including a surprise at the end of this evening. We're bringing you a WMC female world title fight, and it will be a first here on Eurosport. So stay tuned, we're going for a quick commercial break. Ci vediamo in giro, as they say in Italia, and I'll see you after the break.